What is up, my fellow photographers? So, my friend Steamvix, has again informed me that he's being harassed online by, not one, but two people. They go by the name Ava Gilbert, very interesting last name there, and mentally unstable. I second that. I second you are very mentally unstable there, my friend. So, these two people, he has informed me that they are, he has informed me that they are accusing him of being a girl and, like, accusing him of, like, not responding to their comments and, like, deleting their shit and whatever. So let's go ahead and read this first comment here, shall we? So, mentally unstable starts, and he goes, "What you doing, Uncle, you?" And then he types a bunch of asterisks. Wow, Steamvix, I wouldn't mess with that guy because he said a potty word, so I wouldn't mess with him. But, in all seriousness, if you use asterisks as a substitute for a curse word, you're probably very hard to take seriously. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's look up some 8-letter curse words, Steamvix. Maybe I can give you some kind of context or something. Now, Steamvix, in between recording, I could only find the word retarded as a good swear word that fits 8 characters. So, calling somebody an ableist slur. Like, I'm no stranger to people calling me an ableist slur. The guy is Senior Everything. He's very popularly ableist. That dude, on one of my videos, he commented and he made a joke that I was autistic, which is, just the lowest hanging fruit you could go for. Well, I'm not fucking autistic, but, I really was trying to avoid saying that, trying to make my point to a fucking loser like him, but he's not the subject of this video anymore. But, yeah. So, here, mentally unstable probably called you a slur. So, anyway, let's get back to the video. So, let's read the other thing he had to say. Yeah, bro, see, the same thing happened to me, and it is cut off. So, here, mentally unstable is very obviously deliberately using the wrong pronouns here, which is very disrespectful. I'm not sure who she is, though, because he immediately cuts himself off and then moves on to the next thing. But, mentally unstable is not only ableist, but he is also very disrespectful when it comes to people's pronouns. You tell him that you go by the pronouns they, them, and he will intentionally use she, her, on the basis that if she looks like a girl, then she is a girl, pretty much. Or if she sounds like a girl, then she is a girl. that hoopla. But I can tell that he's a pretty bad person to hang out with in person. Now, this comment here, left by Ava Gilbert-W3U reads, "You totally did. Even he said you did," at Cool Zeros. So, you type in comments like a high dude would talk out loud. And I got 2 things to say. 1, your name looks like a bot's username. And 2, even if you weren't a bot, that's a very strange, last name. Gilbert isn't, I haven't met a lot of people named Gilbert with the last name Gilbert, of course. But, you look like a man in this, so. Yeah, since we're being disrespectful, I'm going to go ahead and use he, him pronouns for you. Does that sound good, Eva? Or Ava? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So, let's go ahead and read this next comment, shall we? Alright, and here in this next comment, once again, using the wrong gender identity for my friend who's clearly AMAB, yeah, you literally did. It's gone, gal. Gal? These two literally talk like fucking condescending high schoolers. I swear to God. How old are you? 10? Who the fuck still talks like this anymore, bruh? I'm just trying to be, nice, and I'm trying to be, but it's kind of hard when you're set in front of these two fucking idiots. It is incredibly hard to be respectful. I don't know, man. maybe it's just me, but I feel like, and I don't want to sound rude, I don't want to come off as rude or anything, but Steamvix is just being bullied by the most unusual fucking people. But again, alright. So here we go again, not respecting this guy's, preferences, using the wrong pronouns, calling him gal. Like, they're very obviously doing this on purpose. It's very obvious that they're doing this on purpose. So let's go ahead and read this next one. So, mentally unstable jabs again with, I said you haven't responded to my vid. It's been. I can tell this has been, but it's cut off. So, mentally unstable here. He's very upset. He's very angry. He won't eat his SpaghettiOs dinner because my friend Steamvix didn't respond to a shitty video. Who fucking cares, man? Who cares? Actually, he is not obligated to respond to your video. He is not, he doesn't have to respond to your video, dude. And you're pissy and you're upsetty spaghetti about it because, what did you even say in it, dude? What did your video eat? Like, what did you say in your video that was so important, bro? If I was being harassed by 2 cyber-bulliers, I wouldn't respond to your video either. But I can see that's clearly the reason why you're harassing my friend. And, I just gotta say, stop. Just fucking stop, dude. It's actually disappointing. Now let's go ahead and read this next one here. And here we go with Ava Gilbert. He responds probably with the most, disrespectful fucking thing. It's okay if you're trans. I know pride, cut off. No, I say disrespectful because I know that my friend is not trans. He just, he may sound like I don't want to say he sounds like a girl because I've met a lot of people with his voice, but, it's just very sad to read these, because I'm just, you're just being bullied by 2 people who are very obviously transphobic, right? And they will not, these 2 refuse to use his proper pronouns, which are he, him. I don't even want to say proper pronouns because a lot of people have come up with some stupid shit for pronouns, like it. People identify as it, but again, that's I don't want to get into those weeds. So you're the last one to talk about trans people, dude. Your profile picture literally looks like a fucking man. I don't know if that's you in the profile picture, but I can't tell if that's a woman or just or a man with very long hair. So, the only 4 words I have to say is, shut the fuck up. And let's read this next one. Ava simply responds with, okay, ... if you say so. And I'm assuming that, Cool Zeros here tried to explain that he's not trans. He's a cis male. And these 2 motherfuckers are just bothering him for no reason because they hear somebody that sounds like they hear a boy whose voice sounds very slightly effeminate, and they assume, oh, okay, he's trans, he's a girl. Yeah, no, you're a fucking idiot, dude. I know we got that from blue cold, red hot, and then these 2 idiots will be just astonished when they find out that blue flames are they're warmer than red flames. Whoa, mind fucking blown, right? Nah. That's common sense, dude. That there are some boys out there with feminine sounding voices. Right? So it's just a roller coaster of events here. It's just okay, these 2 motherfuckers just don't know when to shut the fuck up. I can tell that they are very bad people to be around, because if they find, wait till they hear a 7-year-old's voice and they start assuming that that's transgender or whatever. God damn it. This is long, this is the longest video, not even the longest video I've recorded, but in a few weeks. But, so, in total, I've counted 8 comments left by these fucking losers. 4 from Eva, 4 from Mentally. It's just bad. to anybody who does this shit because they didn't respond to your shitty ass fucking video or whatever, please stop. Please just stop. I don't know where Ava came from, but mentally, I know your whole like mentality for being here. I know your whole morale for doing this in the first place is because Cool Zeros didn't respond to my video, which is just not a good enough reason to start fucking blowing up his notifications with disrespectful comments talking about you sound like a girl, and you're a girl and you go by she, her, without like and you put your hand over his mouth and you start talking like, oh yeah, whatever, dude, it's alright, dude. Oh, ha ha ha, yeah, no, I totally respect you if you're transgender. No, you fucking don't. You don't respect transgender people at all. You don't respect cis people at all. When they tell you that they're not transgender, you tell them to shut the fuck up, and then you say, yeah, that's a trans dude. That's a trans dude. Oh, but yeah. But seriously, I'm sorry that this happened to you, Steamvix, and to these two losers. Please just stop doing what you're fucking doing. And to my other polotographers, I'll see you in the next one, and have a good day.